Testing. Mic up a little bit.
Testing.
Get your mic to you, man. Why you eating pussy, man? Get up on it.
Man, I don't know nothing. Go ahead, man.
Come on, man. Cut it out.
Testing,
He
testing.
said, I don't know nothing. That's funny as shit.
That's right. Listen, Jay.
Testing.
Already. It's real deal, man. If I give you something, I'm giving you. You want one?
Testing.
Already.
Nah, I don't do the Maddie.
It's real deal, man. If I give you something, I'm giving you. Tina from South Beach. You want one?
Testing.
Already.
Tina from South Beach.
It's real deal. We saw this Tina from South Beach. You can't do them edits from motherfucking Tina. Already.
Tina from South Beach.
It's real deal. We saw this.
I ain't doing no Addy.
You can't do them edits from
Smoke my little
motherfucking
J.
Tina.
Tina from South Beach.
It's real deal. We saw this.
Good weed.
You can't do them edits from motherfucking Tina.
You know
they be having names.
Yeah, they do. I can't even give you the name of this shit.
It's good weed.
Good weed.
You can't do them edits from motherfucking Tina. They be having names.
Yeah, they do. I can't even give you the name of this shit.
It's good weed.
You
can't do them edits from motherfucking Tina. They be having names.
Yeah.
You don't even want to bring my medicine. Y'all might pass out.
Oh, let me get hooked to the Bluetooth. That's why I couldn't get hooked to it, because they're gonna start calling in. All right.
Can I smoke my medicine in here?
No.
Right.
Hell no. No.
Medicine,
No.
please.
His medicine to have a motherfucker. No, you just smoked that when you got here. Now, we know you the ODB a rap, but we ain't gonna.
Oh God, man. I ain't trying to get y'all caught up, man. We be passed out halfway through the
Okay, here we go. I'm connected.
Ooh, can I get connected?
What do you need?
So can I connect my phone?
Do it connect more than one phone?
Oh no, I don't need this. I'm talking to get on here.
What? On the podcast?
Yeah. I don't need it. I can just get a copy, can't I?
Tell people go to YouTube.
No, yeah, I know, but I'm talking. What about me for myself?
Yeah.
I bet I get it.
Yeah, I said shit the whole show.
I bet.
You ready?
Say less.
We on? Oh, we on. Here we go. Howdy doody. How's everybody doing? April the 24th, Robert Rouser Studio. A little switch up, a little change, but I still got the legends here. I got two of the best. Fuck the rest. Because these two guys here are fully capable of handling the load. You know, a lot of times when people don't know something or don't know nobody or don't know somebody, they tend to shame somebody. But through the grace of God, man, these two guys are here, man, two good guests. I called them both up. They both was ready to go. I really appreciate it from Slink TV. And, man, I'm just blessed to have these guys here, man. I'm proud of both of them. They both are two different individuals. And in case y'all read the flyer, this is not a rap battle. You know, I've never been one for verses anyway. I'm gonna get into that another podcast. With the verses, to me, is always about division. You know, divide and conquer. So, hey, what's up, Tariq? So I want to say this. On my left, number one is the infamous Kokomo. On my far left, I have Blizzy Bleak. Is that cool?
Blizzy Black. What up?
Blizzy Black. Okay, we got a whole lot of ground to cover in such short time. Both of these guys are full of knowledge and full of wisdom and definitely full of bars. But we also want to talk about the journey. You know, a lot of times people want to talk about the fame or the finish line, but they don't want to talk about the journey, what it takes, where they were, where they at, and where they're going. You know, it's a three-part to the cake, the ingredients to it all. Hey, Gary, how you doing? Want to thank everybody for tuning in. We also want to say stop the violence in DC. We all three of us, along with Rebel Rousers, are a true advocate for all the violence to stop inside the nation's capital, because it's us on top of us now, and it's getting real hectic. We got kids, we're losing kids. And man, we got to keep saying our prayers, but we got to do a little bit more work than praying. We got to do some things that a lot of us have gotten comfortable of not doing. We got to step in. And see, it's so hard to step in now because everybody's armed. And if you go into a situation unarmed, with somebody that's armed, you're unprepared. So, and if I'm armed and Kokomo armed and Black armed, then we got a real problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's the average situation now. We got guys riding in the car, 3 or 4 guys. Everybody got drums and all that, you know, and at the same time, we shooting our own. You know what I'm saying? Babies are dying. 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 12. You pick it.
Man, the youngins, they riding around here. They ain't got regular handguns. They riding around here like a Tech 9 used to be some big shit back in the day. These niggas is riding around here with 100-shot fucking assault rifles.
Right.
And leaving them shells on the ground for niggas.
But, you know,
This shit crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. If you ask me, man, it came from too many parents being friends, man.
Okay.
In the beginning, too many parents is being, I mean, come on, you know, it's a limit. That respect and that common sense came from the home and from the school. But if the kids think that the parents let them get away with it, that's why they bringing it out there.
So you're saying no accountability?
At all. It's just too much that the parents letting them do. They give them too much leeway. It's a limit from being a parent
and a friend.
And a friend.
Well, you know, got to realize that all that's before we go into anything, since we're on a violent issue in DC, all that's like what they call a domino effect. You know, the longer you be on earth, the more wisdom you should acquire, right? So, and that's just with anybody. There's some people blessed enough to have a lot going on at 23, 24 years old, but in all actuality, in our community, that's actually a little too young to have a baby. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're still a baby. The average boy or average man or whatever. Not ain't saying everybody, because, you know, some people are different. Some people got their life together. You show me somebody that got everything and all the answers together at 24. And then you put him in a position where he has to be a parent. Now you done put more burden on him because he's still working his life sums out. So now he just doing what he think, or she, even the young lady who's left with 2 kids or whatever, from the guy being incarcerated. Parents are getting younger and younger. And when you get younger and younger, you have less information that you can give a kid because you're still learning. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm working with half a tablet, that's all I can give you. You know, our parents, if you go back by decades, I always like to talk about the decades from the 70s to the 60s. I'm a 60s baby. I'm a 60s baby. So you break each decade down. You got the 60s where we were in the civil rights movement. People were starting to get military. We were turning the page. We're getting some of our rights back. You know, we were so worried about Jim Crow and, you know, trying to be a part of what they got going on. We get meshed in there. And then 70s came. You had the big heroin crisis where they dumped all the heroin in the neighborhoods, where they got a hold of all our artists, our painters, all of it. It's the powers that be got a little hand in it too. Just my personal opinion.
But then at the same time, even in the 70s, we was taught, man, just because you see the bad things done, you don't have to do them.
Yeah, but parents were
we was taught with that, man, too bad. If you do that, if you do whatever you do, you're gonna have to pay the punishment for it. Yeah. And you have to take it. That's the way we was raised for that. Because remember when we used to say, if me and him together, and when we was little, say one of us say, he did it. We both gonna get an ass whoop for number one.
Right.
I shouldn't have snitched on him.
Right.
And number 2, it shouldn't have been done.
Right.
Period.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the way we was raised up.
Oh yeah, we was raised different though. You got to look at that. Back to what I'm saying again. You got to look at who's raising these kids. These people that's raising the kids, they trying to make it to barcode. And
so I feel like I'm a little younger than y'all, but I know, I just put it this way. I feel like people they don't value nothing no more. They don't have no values to nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't value human life anymore. And that's like the main issue. Like, people waking up in the morning, like, and their struggles is so overwhelming that they want to take it out on somebody else. And that's like right now, that's the epidemic. If you look at it, you look at the news every day, it's something disturbing on the news every day. about something that just happened a couple of hours ago.
Shootings all over the place.
You know what I'm saying? Or a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah.
It don't even matter. You know, it's just something like every day it just feel like we moving backwards. And it shouldn't feel that way. It's people who got forward people thinking out. It's people who got forward thinking out here, but the action ain't consistent enough to lead these kids.
And that's where we was getting ready to go in at. That's the situation. And we was talking about that bus thing. And that was the reason what made me start rapping on the bus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the kids was so bad that when I get on there, I will rap on them and joan on them.
Mm-hmm.
But the way I joan on them, I joan with a rap without no cussing.
Mm-hmm.
And they still listening. And as they listening, other people listening, because the kids are quiet. So if the kids are quiet, they like, hold on. If you got the kids quiet, we got to hear what you saying.
Right.
And that's what brings it to all that. And then a lot of kids told me, they said, man, when you started getting on the bus, we used to play hooky, but started listening to you, they started going to school, got degrees, a lot of them became rappers, all this. I mean, like, one dude, man, he said he was on the bus, get ready to go kill this guy, man. And he said, just by hearing me, he realized it wasn't even worth going to kill that man.
Well, you know, that's powerful. That's the power of music and the tongue. The tongue is mean, you know what I'm saying? Tongue is mean.
The way it comes out.
Yeah, the tongue is mean.
Like when we rap, man, it's the way.
Everything has a presentation is everything, right? It's like when you go in somewhere, a nice place, and everything is decorated nice. You're like, damn, this shit is the presentation.
It's
so how you presenting something to somebody is how they gonna receive it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You just can't force things on people. Like, you gotta think about, man, these kids, like, all right, the troublesome kids is getting younger and younger. Like, now it's 11 and 12. It ain't even. It's 11. They OGs is 15 and 16. You know what I'm saying? So that's how shit is getting looked upon. I came out off the porch. People like y'all was my OGs. Whereas though it was still, the gang was there, but it was still substance. It was still code, ethic, rules, and everything. You know what I'm saying? And people still stood on shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was moderated.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta say. I tell you, all this is by design. If you don't pay attention to what's going on, you'll be blaming it on the kids and all that. But see, the kids didn't have to come here. So my hat. So when you have a kid, you're responsible for that kid's life. Now, what happens is people don't realize that a lot of our parents gave their life up to raise you. Right? They wanted to go out. They wanted to go to parties, but they understood that a parent is a child's last line of defense. So if the parent is gone, or if the parent's not engaged, or if the parent's too friendly, like you're saying, then the kid's not getting the proper guidance.
So that's what I'm saying. How many parents? That's what I was saying. How many kids are getting raised by their grandparents? Though?
Yeah, but that's you.
Exactly. That's where we was getting ready to go. We was getting ready to go right there.
So remember you went to your grandmother for knowledge and wisdom. You know what I'm saying? A sense of understanding. A 35-year-old grandmother can't give you that.
Yeah. Well, with a 35-year-old don't want to be a grandma. She want to be, what they call it, a grandma.
Well, regardless of that, if she has a grandchild, she can't give you, like, she can't, like how we used to go to our grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Like, usually our grandparents used to be 60, 70 years old.
Yeah.
Now they young as shit.
Yeah. Well, but you know what else is too? This is what I got to pay attention to. I want y'all to pay attention to something. The way it's designed that the young hate the old hate the young. So if we can keep it like that, then I'm not going to receive the experience knowledge that if I'm like not listening to my grandma.
I don't disagree fully with you, but a little bit. And this is why. Because as far as like the old heads hating the youngins and the youngins are hating the old heads, because the youngins always seem to just like us, we always seem to take bits and pieces from the old heads. You know what I'm saying? So the bridge is still there. It's just disrespect. You know what I'm saying? The disrespect, it gotta be the disrespect, it ain't tolerated. It gotta be some respect to
somewhere.
Yeah. So it's like, because if you still gotta come to an old head to receive some kind of knowledge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not even so much an old head, just somebody who knows better.
Something.
Who knows something? That's what I'm saying. Y'all taking, I agree with you 100%. See, you talking from our time. This time don't need an old head because they got YouTube, they got Google, they got all. What they'll do is they'll Google something to find the flaws in you. You'll be telling them something right, which you might misspell one word. They be saying, "Nah, that ain't right." Because see, it's all everybody programmed now.
So it's not old head versus, it's not the old head versus the youngest. It's generation versus generation.
Yeah.
But it's design. But it's a power. It's always a hand, unseen hand. It's always a hand behind all this. I'm saying that everything that we seeing is by design.
Facts.
Now, what's happening is we have to cooperate with the design, right?
Facts.
So what's been seen, like, it's just like this. Let's go back to something that's very important. Where's our dollar going? Our dollar is going out of our hands and into other communities' hands, building them.
It's a recycle.
So what they saying that if you looked at the study, they say a dollar stays in a Jew hand for like 28 days, right? A dollar of mine stay in our hand for like an hour, 28 minutes. So that means I done passed that same dollar around the Morgenstein, Gelstein, this thing. See, they didn't all wash the dollar in their community, right? Before it actually goes out. And it's going out to invest in more. See, our dollar, which is income, which is because what we got is coming in, but we got more going out the door than coming in.
See, like you said, it's a design, right? Because what's the state? Tulsa? Was it back in
we talking about Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Tulsa, Oklahoma, when they had the black what they call the Black Wall Street?
Yeah, when they set on fire.
Yeah.
So a blueprint was set for us, and they destroyed it.
Well, that's listen.
You know what I'm saying?
They just don't.
That was the jealousy right there.
Well, they just doing. Listen, man. Listen, it's all comes back to knowing yourself. See, we the greatest, but it don't make no difference if we the greatest if you don't know. Because if you don't know, that means you ain't gonna do what you know.
That's why they try to keep books away from us, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
now you can see who takes the books out of school.
Yeah.
Right. You know so that means they can re-educate, wipe out the truth, and give you what seems to be the truth.
Kids right now some kids don't even know how to write in cursive.
Right.
He was just saying that too.
Yeah, well, some kids
they stopping that in school.
Some kids are more accepted now because of what they've been told to accept as far as what you are born as and who you are. So all this, you go all the way back to where Tanisha becoming Tom, Ralph becoming Rashida. No, this is what's transpiring in the community now because of laws and stuff that's changing to protect people, which people could be whatever they want to be.
Yeah,
right.
But a lot of it's about money too. If me and you partners and me and you glutes, or me and you partners and me and you having a serious if we get married, then the insurance it's deep. This stones is so deep. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my partner insured and stuff like that. You understand? Because it was a time where just because if we were same sex partners, then you can't be on insurance. Stuff like that. You follow what I'm saying? So
that's some ill shit, man.
It's a lot of stuff that's changing, but it's laws to protect certain things. But you know, just like everybody moved back in DC. You know why? One of the reasons they moved back to DC because they changed the gun law. So if they change the gun law, then okay, I'll move back to DC.
Right.
I can protect my house.
Right.
Right. So you can be in front of my house in Trinidad. I live in it, but I got a gun.
Yeah.
So if you break the antenna off we see it now. You knock on the wrong door, you get killed.
Yeah.
So now everybody got guns. Now we're using this. In some states they don't have self-defense law.
Right.
But if I got a permit, I'll fight it in court because you was on my porch.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So things are changing. It's like go back to the movies. It kind of like showed us what was really intent with purge.
Yeah.
They want everybody to kill everybody.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There don't no like you said, no respect for human life.
Yeah.
So if I don't have no respect for human life, I don't have no problem taking one.
It's a purge without it actually being said right now.
Exactly. This
Yeah.
is exactly what I'm talking. The government
Yeah.
is purging
Yeah.
us, man.
Yeah.
And see, a lot of people talk about that.
Shit is
the
purging.
kids and all. Go ahead, babe, break it down.
No, because I was just saying, you know, I got a shirt right that I had on just the other day. It said Kokomo said, and on the back it said, if people mind their business, the crime rate will go down. Because what I'm saying, if I mind my business, that don't affect me because I got my own business. I ain't worrying about yours. I ain't worrying about yours. Y'all business is y'all business. That's the way that I finally realized that will get you a longer way in life.
Let me tell you something too. I'm gonna play devil's advocate, but that's just how they want us.
Right.
That's where they come. See, it's this. See, if I can, if see, that's where you're breaking the community up. See, I should be concerned about you if you 3 doors down, whether you got something to eat. We live on the same block. Because see, that's what happened too. They busted our community. You could go next door and borrow sugar. You can go down the street and borrow flour. You can go up the street and borrow some glass. And guess what? Ain't nobody gonna talk about you. Right? Now it's all about individuality, even with the I in front of the phone, which makes everybody self. See how you just said, if you mind your own business, right?
Right.
But check this out. If we minding, see that word I use, minding.
Right.
That means we get some money together.
Exactly.
That means we can come up. If we minding our business together. See, everybody call, oh my man, you been out. Come on, man. Who has some business? You seen a satellite GPS can take it from here to there, how long?
Right.
See, that's the false. You don't have no business. It's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's the false narrative that they selling. Man, you been everybody, man. How you gonna have business in your phone and everybody can see in your phone and we talking in these joints and you could talk in these joints and the ad to pull up what we just talked about first thing on your phone because we all record.
Man, your thoughts come up on your
thoughts
phone.
is coming up, Slim. That's the law of vibration.
Yeah.
That's why
sometimes super laws. The Science of Success. Go get that book. Y'all check that out. It's a must read. Change your life.
But if you hold your thoughts in, don't nobody know what's coming out.
Yeah, you might not be able to help somebody.
No, yeah, you can help somebody. But when you hold your thoughts in, if somebody asks for your thoughts, it's the way you say it to them that they'll understand. See, it's the way you say. It's the way you say your
presentation.
Same thing back to you. Same thing.
I agree.
It's
But
the way.
You know what? You know what? This is what I be saying, right? This is what I be saying. That we so far behind the gun. I'm talking about this dude race. That's why I call it race. Race ain't about what your skin color is. It's about what place you in. You see what I'm saying? See, dudes getting caught up on what race are you? Man, last. That's what race you is. Because that's what race we is. We in last place. Man, you understand what I'm saying? We own less than 2% of the wealth in the world. Right? Might be 1%.
Man, I just thought about it. I don't care what race I'm in. As long as God wake me up with a chance and a choice, I'm still running.
I agree with you.
If
you're going to make it.
If I ain't locked up or in the hospital, if I can get up and move, it don't matter what race I'm in. As long as I got my peace of mind, I'm running. I like that. That's it. With that peace of mind, I'm running with it, cuz.
You got a little Reed Temple Church up in you. You got a little Reed Temple. You got a little Reed. He might have put you in the pulpit. You know what I'm saying? We got to call you Pastor Kokomo. You know what I'm saying? We switch it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you don't cuss in your raps too, but let's move it on. Let's talk about. I'm gonna start with you because I'm gonna tell the people about where I met you. I didn't even know you in 2011. Right, I just came home. I ain't had no vehicle. You know, I had 9,000. Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
Yo, Skinny. Yeah, I'm out front.
Where you out front of?
Entitlement Lounge?
No, we had to shift it out. We had to move from entitlement. We are 2904, where we was at. You know where you came last time. The AC. The AC broke in there, so we had to move on.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no problem. Just call me when you get out front. I'll back.
All right, bet.
All right. Look, where was we at? Oh, 2011, right? Just came. I just came home from prison. You know what I'm saying? Bumped my head. for the second time, right? A little older, 48 years old, running out of breath, understanding that I'm getting ready going to the fourth quarter, right? Because see, this is my synopsis on life. The first quarter is 0 through 20. The second quarter is 20 through 40. The third quarter is 40 through 60. And the fourth quarter is 60 through 80. Now, if you playing a good game and your life is great at that point at 80, you might get a little overtime.
Right.
Go from 80 to 90. Right? And guess what? When the game gets so good, you're like, oh, for 3, tied up. And then we go double. If you use your basic skills, your home training, your respect, the same things that you talk about, you acquire that. That's why they got us going to school from 1 to 12. That's basic adult education. So you should be able to read, you should be able to write, you can comprehend. After you finish 12 years of schooling, you had the basics, right? So you'll be 2 years off of 20. Now you got to get into something where you're going to get your career, whatever you want to do, motion, do what you want to do. But I met you in 2011, and I was on a bus, and I was in the front because I was over Southeast. You know, I was in the middle of the bus. I watch everything so I get out the side door in case it get ugly on that joint because I was on the W4. So what I did is I heard this dude rapping on the bus. And I looked back there, I said, oh, this one burnt out motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker tripping like a motherfucker trip. But I started listening, like he just said about what you have to really do. I started listening to what you were saying, right? And then it was some old ladies on the bus, right? I could see they worked all day. They was tired. You know, just want to get home. You know how people get nurses and all work 12 hours. The grandmas, same ones work, they still working them. So they the ones paying most of the bills too. 12-hour shift, they tired. And I'm looking around, and you had grandma smiling. You was making that thing, and the kids was quiet. I said, who is this dude? He was just rapping on the W4. He had a bottle of water, and he was rapping about everything he's seen coming down Martin Luther King. This man was either crazy or he could get signed by somebody. You know what I'm saying? and
That's talent right there.
The talent was there, and you didn't cuss. Yeah. See, that's why you had the old people's attention, because you know old people still big on cussing, right? Because that's the way they were raised. Right? See, you got to look at how everybody was brought up. See, by the time we got to our cuss word wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because we had been through so much. The cuss word was really the frustrated word. Like my man, I used to tell my man, Wilbur Cook. I said, Wilbur Cook, he was wearing that little sponge joint in like 99. I take him. Wilbur Cook is DC legend. I used to take him to the barber shop. This is my old head. I said, man, cut that joint up top. He said, man, I ain't cutting my joint. I said, why you ain't cut it? He said, man, because this is expressing what I've been through. Right? This right here up here, that's a symbol of what I've been through, you know, and before the brush, you know, you got to ask yourself, why is everybody back on hair now?
That's just like, I feel like, you know, people be on their Samson shit, you know what I'm saying?
Samson, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They be on their Samson.
They be on their I ain't got no hair, so I'm a Buddha monk.
Yeah, yeah, but you got hair, you just don't have none on your head. No, you just ain't. Yeah, hey, you got some people that don't grow hair nowhere. They ain't got no eyebrows. You know what do they call them people?
Funny look.
The unknown.
Oh,
the unknown.
What they call?
The unknown.
The unknown. Hey man, listen, man. Listen. It's so much to talk about in such little time. I want to go on for you to tell the people out there when you actually started knowing that you had enough. Because you see, rapping ain't just easy. Rapping ain't nothing people can do and just think it's, you know, it might sound good to you, but nobody, unless, and I mean, you know, it's like you say, if you feel good about it. But, shit, you know, it has an effect. Music has an effect on it when your audience grows, right? And or even your audience is to a point where the same ones to listen to, at least you got some fans, right? Even if you have 10,000, just 10,000 strong, they love you, right? You might not have to get, like Wallow says, 8 billion people in the world. You don't need everybody for them to like you. You know what I'm saying? For you to be successful. When did you actually start rapping? Because a lot of people don't know your story, man. They just see you all over the place. You break it down, you rap, you know, you flash that Cash App sign, and then, you know, man, when did you start rapping?
I don't even know, man. I think.
How old are you now?
52.
Okay, go ahead.
I think I started when we used to live in Highland, and they had Capital Cab. These cab people had this Free Function. You been there too? Yes, man. They had free everything.
Okay.
When I say free everything, right? Free food for all of us.
Right.
The kids, ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
The grown-ups, they had free liquor, free beer. And these motherfuckers, it was getting these motherfuckers free drugs, free weed. I mean, everybody.
Yeah. It was a family affair.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And then they used to have a DJ. They used to have a DJ there. And I drunk some beer.
Got a little tipsy.
Me and my man, cause my cousin Chuck could drink a whole keg by. I mean,
Myself.
he drinking a keg. Look,
Yeah, he a drunk.
but I'm getting a beer. But no, but me and him hanging together. So shit, I'm like, let me drink something with him. So
Right.
next thing you know, I want to ask that man, let me get the mic. And damn if I didn't sing that motherfucker. One child grows up to be. When I sung that family affair, man.
That's funny.
When I sung that,
That funny. I just said it was family affair.
Exactly.
You came back on and say that was the first song you sung.
because
That's crazy.
all of us was together. Everybody was so happy. And I'm like, that's all we need.
You know why y'all was happy? Because y'all had. You just said
It was a family affair.
they had everything.
Right.
You
It
go
was like nobody. But when I sung that song, you should have seen their eyes and how better the whole.
Give him a little. What did you say? Go ahead, give it to him.
No, because I just said one child grows up to be somebody who just loves to learn. And then another child grows up to be somebody who just loves to burn. See, mama loved the both of the children. You see, the blood is thicker than mud.
Mm.
And both kids are so good to mama. You see, it's in the blood. It's a family affair. I don't even care if y'all look and stare, but right now it's a family affair. Right now I'm a beast of clever. Guess what? We just sitting here together. Right now I can make it so quicker. You keep singing, I'ma drink my liquor.
Hey, Slim, that's how platinum jokes was created. I know. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, Slim, dudes get the bull driving around, and the dude said, "Did you take that?" And he said, "Man, they put it back out, and it'll go viral."
Yeah.
And see, that's why you got to just start it off the riff and roll.
But see, I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, you did it right. Go ahead.
I was just, what you were just saying, like, as far as like song making, most hits are made of a conversation you having with somebody.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then next thing you know, you like, hold up. It's just a phrase that you may have just said. One of the two people in the conversation may have just said something that just stuck. Oh, I gotta go in the stew and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Hold up. Look how many catchphrases is out here.
Yeah.
That's like real conversation pieces.
Stop what you doing. Stop what you doing. That's a joke. They love that joke. Stop what you doing.
Stop
all them little phrases. No, I'm just talking about little phrases now that's out that keep pounding people. That could be on a track.
No, I'm
Stop
gonna tell
what
you.
you doing.
I'm gonna tell you the best phrase that I got. Everybody love. I be like, no, I'm saying I be like,
no, I'm just laughing at my man. He laughing at me.
I got so many flows on my shelf. If I was Elmo, I'll tickle myself.
I like that one, Slim. I like that, but you know what though? That's the funny.
That's funny.
Hey, Slim, I'm gonna tell you something. Now, man, because Shannon Black might know a little bit more about this than me. Hey, check this out. He got some jokes. You know who was a very talented dude? I used to follow. Everybody thought I was tripping for following. I used to like this dude, man. He was talented as a motherfucker. ODB.
Old dirty bastard.
Old dirty bastard.
Man, I used to joan on me because me and him used to sound alike, right? And I used to wear the dreads back then like that.
Right.
He used to be like, "You old dirty bastard," sound like, you know how
Yeah,
people
yeah.
talk.
But Old Dirty B was a talented dude.
I know,
He was
but
a talented dude.
Hey, the thing, see, ODB, it's crazy, man. Like, he was a talented dude, but a troubled fucking soul at
Oh,
the
yeah.
same
Look,
time. You know
but
what
that's
I'm saying?
why,
But that's what it's like. That's what made him him.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it could get deep. You get deeper.
Yeah, it get yeah.
Because he wasn't afraid to be naked with his words.
Nah,
You understand what I'm saying? Like kind of like DMX. You know, the guys that just
Same way, but-
gave it to you. You knew they was coming. Like, damn, where you get that from? Like them prayers they used to say.
but see,
Man, who?
That's why.
Man, he's like that. I'm telling you, man. He is like that. A lot of people don't ain't hip to OD. I used to watch it, man. This dude, and I knew he was talented because he wasn't looking like nothing what rap success looked like, but everybody was fooling with him. So I knew he had to be talented. Ain't nobody gonna fool with nothing that ain't worth nothing. So I said, man, this dude,
Yeah, that's why.
huh?
Well, see,
All of
Yeah,
them.
why you think that's?
Go ahead.
it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about, like, back then. We talking about when he made that song with Mariah Curry, that probably was like what,
Oh, yeah.
97, something
Okay.
around that time.
With me and
So
Mariah.
let's go back a little bit further than that.
Okay, go ahead.
Like, I like as far as like rap and music in general, everything you could pretty much you could pinpoint who's who because everybody, it was different motherfuckers back then. It's a lot of the same music right now.
I know,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And it feel kind of saturated. But back then, and I'm not taking away. It's some now. Don't get me.
Talented. I know what you're saying.
It's some.
Man, you ain't gotta say what you said. What you said, 'cause it's the truth. You ain't gotta back it up.
It's,
I know what you're saying. They get it. They get it.
So when you go back, then, and you look at the artists back then, and you can go from a goddamn Tribe Called Quest
Exactly.
to a Red Man.
Exactly.
Cool Mo D.
You can go from a Red Man to a KRS-One.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can go to a Red Man to an MCA. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now, and everybody had their own style, right? Beats was different.
Yeah.
You could tell East Coast from West Coast.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you could tell that
South, yeah.
you could tell what was what.
Right. You can separate the
You
music
could separate the
based
music.
on the sound.
Exactly.
Okay. I know that's black. I
Not
know
even
that.
just the
I know
sound
that's going-
and the words too.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what the
because
sound- yeah.
because you can hear the accent and they rhymes.
Exactly.
You can hear the accent and they rhymes.
Everything.
Like New York niggas, you know a New York nigga when you hear one. You knew a West Coast nigga when you heard one,
Right.
or LA nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know it down south. You know what I'm saying? Just by the accent. You know what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to get to is like in today's generation, it's like the different motherfuckers don't get as much shine as it used to be back in the day. Like the Tribe Called Quest, like man, I used to geek for a Tribe Called Quest album.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They weren't no hardcore rappers, but they cranked.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They cranked
They're
about.
talented as a
They
motherfucker.
cranked
Yeah,
about. They cranked about reality.
yeah.
But
They
you know what?
crank.
Listen, see,
That's where I come.
no, but
That's
we
what we-
going back to what I was
But-
talking
but
about.
I'm-
Powers to be don't want that.
But I'm gonna keep it a buck when it come down to it, because I think my generation in general, because I grew up in the 80s, born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s.
Okay, so you in the end of the road on the 70s.
76.
Yeah. You in the
Bicentennial.
I was born out here.
Bicentennial.
So
That's a good year.
when I grew up in the 80s,
Mhm.
you gotta think about like Michael Jackson was everything to everybody.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? He was everything to everybody. So hip hop was really starting to form like right around the time when Michael Jackson, you gotta think about like you had the Michael Jackson imitators. What's his name? Rockwell, Alfonso River. What's the nigga name?
And Tevin Campbell. All of them tried to be like Michael Jackson.
No, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
like,
Well,
like,
Trevor, yeah, he's
like,
different.
but as far as hip hop, it was like the bridge. I mean, it was starting to rise then because Run DMC Run DMC back then, like I want to say I was probably like 8, 9, maybe younger, so maybe like 7, 8 years old when Run DMC was like probably at their height. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How was your
With the
so,
my Adidas
okay,
and all
hold on.
that.
We're gonna put the history together. Say what year. See, you know the year. I'm gonna put you on something.
I want to say
how you okay. You
So,
going to what 76?
76. So I
So
want
that
to say about 84. I want,
yeah.
yeah.
There we go. All right,
14.
you know 80. Okay, you go back.
84, my birthday, my first on you job.
But 84. That's Cap Center era. So that's the era. Huh? You with me, Jay? That's Cap Center era. So if you go back to this, where I come in, and the only reason I know because I'm just older. This where DC had their own, like you said, our own flavor. Our
Yeah.
flavor was
Mhm.
go-go.
DC
That's
Scorpio.
it.
Mhm.
He
DC
wasn't
Scorpio
doing
was
rap.
our first
Right.
rapper.
DC wasn't doing rap.
Right.
DC Scorpio
All
was
the way
the
up
first
to
rapper.
about that, and guess what started happening? The
They
guys from New York started realizing that the flavor of go-go
Exactly.
was expanding in areas where New York had been, like Tokyo and places
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
See, go-go bands were kind of like going all over the world. People didn't know that.
So,
So hold up.
go ahead.
1 second.
Wait,
Come.
nah, go ahead.
Guess what? The New York rappers start coming down,
Yeah.
merging with the go-go bands.
Exactly.
LL Cool J,
Dougie
Run
Fresh.
That's
DMC,
all up.
uh,
Heavy
Du-
D.
Mo
Dougie
D,
Fresh.
Heavy
Dougie
D.
Fresh,
Heavy
and all that.
D,
And what they did is they merged, got a little beat, with it, like you said, and rolled back up and put a
and
little
ran
twist it
with
up a little bit.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
And
so,
ran with it.
so it's crazy that you said that, right? All right. So for 2 years out of my life, I lived in Atlanta,
Okay.
right?
How you like Atlanta?
Yeah.
Back then, I
What year
loved
was
it.
that? What year was that?
So
Things have changed.
I want to say
Get
it
your
was
brain together.
it was 84, 85 when I moved down there,
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
different now.
right? I came back here at 86 when the Redskins won the
Super Bowl.
Bowl.
Okay.
With Doug Williams.
Yeah, with Doug Williams.
Y'all
So
popping,
so
man.
that's when I came back to DC, right?
Popping. These boys pop. We done went to 84 with these young boys.
Man,
Go ahead,
oh,
baby.
yeah.
Nah, but I'm
Birth
just
certificate.
giving you a history lesson.
Man, I want it.
Yeah,
I
on my
want
shit.
it.
So when I went down to Atlanta, the experience was when I was down there. I went down there. I think I was like 8, 9, 10 years old. I think I came back when I was like 10, right? So
Okay.
8 and 9, right? Shit was wide open as far as like musically.
Right. And that was what year? 86?
No, 84, 85.
84, 85.
Okay,
And then
right.
he came
Right.
back in
84, 85, right?
ACP era. Go ahead.
So breakdancing was like that shit was like everything back then too. If you knew how to do it, you was special to
Yeah,
niggas.
you was you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Spinning on your head, all like
Right, but
Right.
if you didn't know how to do it, all you had to do was have money,
Yeah, that's what
and
you
you could get freaks. You know, when you had
Oh,
because
but
we
hey,
was hustling with the
Right.
we was selling the boat and all that. All we had to do, ugly nigga, if he got money, he getting girls.
well, that ain't nothing never changed about that.
Right, but just
Yeah.
the way
I'm just trying to say like
I'm with you though.
I ain't even talking about the hustling aspect.
No, we talking about the
right.
music.
I'm
out
just-
here.
I'm just-
see,
I ain't even talking about
We
the
talking
hustling.
about music.
I'm just on the aspect of like how things was back then, like from my eyes
right.
as a youngin', like around 8, 9 years old.
Okay, you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about so my perspective is so when I went down to Atlanta, like I was into the breakdancing and all that type shit.
Yeah,
I was in a
right.
group.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you
I knew how to
He was in one of
breakdance.
them breakdancing groups, man.
Because you spit on
They
your head
had
and all that
groups.
shit.
Yeah, they had groups.
Back then?
What breakdance? No, I'm not.
No,
you
I'm-
bring your own piece of cardboard and all that shit.
Man, look,
They had all that. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I went down there, like before I went to Atlanta, I was living up here. Me and my mother. Like it was back and forth from over Banks Place, over around Division Avenue and Riggs, right?
Yeah,
So
go
my grandmother lived up around Banks Place, then eventually moved up around Riggs. So we moved up around Riggs. My man who lived across the street from me, Tony Wall, his he got a brother named Bruce. They lived across the street from me. Tony, this nigga looked slam like LL Cool J.
Mhm.
He used to wear remember the troop jackets?
Ain't no question, troop jacket.
This nigga had every troop jacket there was, right?
Troop was like that though for a hot second.
Yeah,
Shit, we had the shoes too.
Yeah, they got rich for a minute.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
the shoes,
so this nigga, so Tony had a breakdancing group here, right?
Listen, go ahead, keep going.
So I knew how to do it. I was acrobatic and shit. I knew how to flip
Yeah.
and all that type shit back in the day, right?
I
So
used to watch somebody
He just utilized me. I was the young nigga in his group.
Right.
So I eventually moved to Atlanta, but I took the breakdancing down there.
Exactly.
But I wasn't as good as the people that I saw down that motherfucker.
But they was ahead of you though. You just went down.
I
But
just
hold
went-
up, for the ones that just tune in for the malfunction, y'all look at their weed. He did not say he was in the group Troop. So I know y'all heard
No,
Troop
no, I
and all
wasn't.
that. He did not say that. He was saying that he was down. Go ahead, Lana, because
Right,
some people just
So
tune in.
nah, I was saying that, man. As far as the Troop, I had a homeboy who lived across the street from me. My man Tony Wall. Shout out to Tony Wall. Matter of fact, he in Atlanta right now.
He still on ATL? That's good.
Nah, he lived in DC. He lived on Chillin' Place.
But he in ATL.
Yeah, this nigga was 2 Chainz chef. That's what he doing right now.
That's where the money.
Yeah. So to get back to what I'm talking about, I was in his little breakdancing group as the little young, about 7, 8 years old.
Right.
Went down to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, ran into a guy named his name. I can't think of his last name, but his name, I remember his first name, Melvin. They called him the Black Rabbi because this nigga, he always hooked up shows with Jewish people, and we did bar mitzvahs
Right. Okay.
because he always knew they was going to pay.
Right.
That was
What is the definition of a bar mitzvah?
a bar mitzvah is a Jewish festival
Right.
party. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
something like a
I thought that
go-go.
was it, but I just wanted.
Bar mitzvah is something like a go-go.
It's a
Yeah.
festival. Yeah, it's a festival, but it's a certain religion.
So we down there. So we was doing big drinks and shit. I'm talking about like he was paying us. You know what I'm saying? My mother was my manager. Type shit, to the point where we was on the cable access channel, to the point where we started meeting local people, to the point where we started getting access to, like, when big concerts came to the Omni, we backstage. Matter of fact, we was at the joint like the Fresh Fest.
Okay.
We with Salt and Pepper, LL Cool J. Yeah, I met Jermaine Dupri when he was 11 years old.
Damn.
That's
He was 11?
He was 11.
He was 11.
So how old is he
You
now?
said
I was like 9 years old.
So,
how old is he now?
so he got
He
to
like-
be 51.
yeah,
50.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm 47. I'm 47, like 49,
Okay,
50.
he about my age.
Yeah.
He about-
Right, Sam. I'm doing that. I'm like, damn.
He about
Yeah.
my age.
He was like 12. I'm gonna say about 11, 12 years old when I met him.
Yeah, he look young.
Nigga had
With
it.
the brat.
I met because he was with Houdini. He used to break dance and all that shit with
Yeah,
Houdini.
that was one of my favorites when I was young.
Yeah, me too.
Listen,
So
do your thing. I'm gonna let you
Yeah, go ahead.
Give it to me. You in the line.
so
We
yeah,
love Houdini.
in Atlanta. So we did the Fresh Fest shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like the shit was like I being around that environment, it gave me like the confidence to know I learned so much being around, because it was all older people I was around, except one. It was the our manager's son. His name was Jamel, and he was 6.
He probably was,
You know what I'm
probably
saying?
was trying to break dance.
He was.
Told
He was spinning on his head and everything. So it was like he was the gimmick also. I'm the young, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So in hindsight, looking at it, man, you know, it's crazy because we was all young and just wanted to show our
Enjoy the
talent.
moment. Yeah.
And this guy, it was about 8 or 9 of us, and this guy took all 8 or 9 of us from different places and shit showed us the whole ATL and Tennessee shit. I went to Chattanooga, Tennessee when I was probably about 9 years old.
I ain't
That's-
never- I've
at
been
a
to-
show.
I've been to Tennessee, but not China. We say Chattanooga.
Chattanooga
Yeah,
at a show. So
that's
I
the
remember
capital.
all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then coming back up here, when we moved back up here, like my mother and my father eventually got married. You know what I'm saying? They weren't married before. They eventually got married. I'm about 10 years old now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So moving back up here, that rap shit and breakdancing shit was non-existent. You know what I'm saying?
So in that little bit of time, they stopped.
Right.
Man,
no more
I'm just talking about like just, and it was 2 years. It wasn't like it was like I left for like 5 years.
Right.
It was just
But that's
2.
how fast time was.
It was
moving.
just 2 years. So when I came back up here, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if you ain't motherfucking with Run Joe, if you ain't, cause Run,
Mickey Mouse shirt.
you know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
Mickey
yeah,
Mouse
shirt.
shirts, Run Joe,
The
all
Mickey
that
Mouse
shit.
shirt,
You know what I'm saying? Niggas wearing Coca-Cola shirts and all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And he
oh,
took me back like a mom.
Yeah.
I mean, my boy, the whole man, cuz
Lecoq Sport Teeth and all that type shit.
We called them roosters.
Yeah. I was young. Like I told Jay, I didn't go to Go-Go Live 1. I went to Go-Go Live 2. That's when I had a Gap World Classic sweatsuit.
What's that? 29.
Hey, man.
Fucking man, that shit was.
That's all you
That
get.
first one
At the Cap Center.
That Cap Center.
So I was so when I came back, like it's crazy, right? When I came back to DC, wasn't nobody on that shit like that, right? But people were still listening to rap, you know what I'm saying? But it was just like everybody was going to the Go-Go. So like he was saying, the rappers was coming down here. That's how I was like,
and the Go-Go's was playing. The Go-Go's was singing a rap joint.
Exactly. So when Dougie Fresh came down here, when Dougie Fresh came down here, like, all right, for instance, New York niggas,
hey, player.
Snoop.
What's up?
New York niggas always knew the rappers always knew they had they tap in with the go-go bands. RE. Somebody always when they came down this joint, because it's almost like Chuck made it. Chuck, I want to say Junk, because Junk got when they made the Go-Go movie, what was that shit? Good to Go?
Yeah, with Mr. T in it. No,
what was that Go-Go movie?
You talking about DC?
No, the Go. It was a
black dude.
It was a Go-Go movie called Good to Go.
Yeah, when the dude
Who started it? Who started it?
Red and the Boys was in the joint.
Yeah, Red's in the Boys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's original. What those original Red's members.
Right.
Reds
So when they did that shit like back in the day, it was like, all right.
Man, you went back for real, Slim. I forgot all about
that.
I remember now that he said it. They got a soundtrack to that.
But see, I went up Beltway Plaza to go see the movie.
Slim, I know when you said that. You jog my memory. Once you
know what I'm
say
saying?
That's why I said Reds and the Boys.
I went up Beltway Plaza to go see the movie. Remember when they used to have Chesapeake Bay up Beltway Plaza at the Island Theater?
That's where out there. Y'all done went back.
Yeah,
that's
the
back.
same one.
So
give me a year. This year's.
That's probably 86.
Okay,
it's like 86.
86. For any of y'all that just
Anacostia.
Where
I was going to Anacostia.
What year?
80s.
Okay, we in 86, y'all. In case y'all just joined in, we in 1986.
Because my man named Lawrence looked just like the tall black dude. Because Lawrence wore Philly and that
what tall black dude?
That played in Good to Go. It was a black dude with a Philly.
Oh, okay.
Tall black dude.
He never became a hell of a star?
No, Lawrence looked just like my man named Lawrence, but he got killed because he used to steal cars, because back then they were stealing cars back then. And he was the first one that got killed for stealing a car in this city because he had stole the car. He was leaning up and they shot him and killed him.
The police shot him?
No.
The dude shot him who he stole the car?
Exactly.
Okay.
And this was it, because they were stealing cars. But he used to always steal cars and steal the cassettes out of them.
Yeah, the cassettes was big back
then.
People used to save hundreds and hundreds.
And that's it. And that's the same thing he talking about, because I never forget when Lawrence came back to school that day after we watched that Good to Go movie. Everybody was asking, was that him? When we all came back to school, when we seen that movie that weekend, man, Lawrence looked man, it looked like Lawrence. We was on.
That movie
so
was
that was the
first one.
I'm pretty sure back then somebody was looking for somebody they knew up in that motherfucker. You knew somebody up in that joint. But what I'm trying to get to, and I'm trying to get to I'm leading over to where it start kind of converting over where people are starting to feel like but rap is starting to kind of dominate a little bit. Yeah. So
drill rap.
Not even drill rap, just rap in general. Because we still in 86, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
That's what
we still we still in 86, right? So the point that I'm trying to get to is like back then when I came back from Atlanta, that's what was going on.
Right.
So rapping, as far as picking up a mic and just rapping, you know, it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? What I didn't see that from nobody else other than what I seen on TV. Right?
We did. That's what I was trying to tell you. We did that shit because that's when I went down east side. I went down east side because I had dreads and shit.
You right.
And they
Well, you're a
tried-
little
yeah.
older. A couple
Yeah,
years.
that's why I was saying.
Yeah, that little 4 years older than you was.
No, I got him.
What you 52?
Yeah.
He 47.
Yeah, that's
You got a
fine.
nickel. A
Right.
nickel. That's saying yeah.
Right.
48.
So I was at east side back then. That's when DOS Effects, NW, all the
Right.
But I had
Yeah,
dreads.
I used to like them little motherfuckers.
And I had dreads like
DOS Effect.
I'm telling you, I had dreads like DOS Effects. I had them motherfucking dreads just like them, right?
Money with them little motherfuckers.
So
they was
when
the
I
first
had-
Lil Wayne.
and you know how you be like, man, I don't look like them nigga. I don't look like the nigga. So we down east side. Me and this motherfucker walk past each. I thought I was looking at fucking mirror itself when he was a little bit shorter.
Right.
Mhm.
So he did look like you.
I said, that's when I fuck this. I'm painting my dreads green. I had to change the
You
look.
had green dread?
I had to turn them green because that motherfucker looked just like me.
You
That's
did.
crazy.
I say, man,
Oh, you got some
you know what they say, man, you look like
oh,
that.
he has some green. Hey, you
Because I got them painted. Yeah, y'all didn't, man.
Man, listen,
I was the
you
first
did
one with that
man.
style.
That's you.
Right, I was the first one with
Like
that
the
style.
white man told me when I told him, show him the pictures.
Because I got tired when everybody kept saying, this nigga look like me, right? I'm like, hold on.
Do you think he looked like you a little bit?
Yeah.
So why'd you get mad?
No, I didn't get mad. I just
He
said,
was a little famous to you.
I know he was
You
famous.
want your own identity.
Thank you.
That's what a lot of people. That's how a lot of fathers and sons is. If a dude say like, if
Right.
like if you're a son, which I'm a son, right? I'm a son, and we all are sons of something, which is probably a dad. My dad died when I was 3, right? So I supersede him already because I
Right.
lived him already. He died at 47 years old. I'm 59, right? So I superseded my dad. I haven't superseded my mom because my mom died at 84.
Right.
So you got to look at the journey that you're on and from what you come, right? You
I
always,
ain't
a
looking
lot
at
of
that.
people, a lot of people never do kind of
Cause
like
my
the
mother and
research.
father, yeah.
We got to start doing
Cause
some
my mother and father
genealogy
was
too,
passed.
because in our community we don't understand how important DNA is.
Now these motherfuckers say,
It's a big deal.
look, and now they say,
They can get you out
look
of
at
life
me
with
now.
no
The
parole.
motherfuckers say, everybody say now I look like Floyd Mayweather's father.
Oh!
They say you look like Floyd.
Hey, Slim,
That
this
is
motherfucker got
classic
something for you,
right
Slim.
there.
Hey, Slim, let me look at you over here.
That's classic right there.
He say,
He
you
say
look
like Roger.
Roger's
Nah, that's Floyd Senior.
Senior.
Like
Yeah.
Floyd Senior.
yeah, they say you look like.
Did you see Floyd Senior? Yeah. He
That
got,
is
only
funny,
thing he got
shorty.
like Floyd Senior. I'm gonna be honest. You got these parts. You hit the cream, the forehead. That's
Yeah.
it. Your favorite because you got that. You know, he got a head. Like, he look? Did you see him when he ran down the hall that tank?
I ain't never paid attention.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Baltimore homie, man.
Yeah,
for
shout out
handling
to
that
Tank,
business, man. For everybody that didn't
man.
believe in Tank, I was with him for, and I
yeah,
still think he
yeah,
could beat
man.
anything in that
He was
division.
funny as shit.
I don't know who y'all gonna get him because this dude got
Shout
bricks in his
out to
glove.
him,
I
dude,
bet
in both
anybody
hands.
know I've been talking about him
He
in the
be
barber
stopping
shop.
shit.
Huh?
He be
Haney, any of them can get it
he
in
be
my book.
stopping shit.
I think that all those guys are exceptionally well, but when he catch you, you're gone. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Slink.
You can't run from him for 12 rounds. It's impossible. And he boxing better. His interviews are better. He's speaking better. Now we got to beat these few little charges he got. Yeah. You got to watch everything about him. You know what? And you know the Floyd, the Ellaby. I see Ellaby in the corner. You know, that's Floyd and the people. So
Yeah.
y'all got to realize the big picture is not us, but the Guineas looking for somebody to make billions.
I
off.
think it's still politics,
That's
man.
Let me get it out. That's what I just said. The Guineas are looking for somebody to make billions off. And the last person they made billions off was Floyd.
Exactly.
It got to be something.
This little workhorse right here, man.
If he can, what is he now? 28-0 or something?
29 and 29.
Go ahead, hold on. He got
29, no 27. No,
What's the question, baby? Right.
We know now there's some folks up there
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
at 135. So how can you make him the face of boxing? You got some folks up there.
Are you speaking about guys like Earl Spence, top tier guy?
Earl Spence is like what,
Yeah, no, I'm talking about just the top tier, like the quality of guys. Because the face don't mean no difference what ways. They just saying he is it. Yeah, but no, I'm just saying what they saying. So I'm saying he got guys that you talking about this. You figured been up a little longer than him, consider bigger brand than him, and all. But I'm gonna tell you something. You know what it is?
Come on, borrow this one right quick.
What you got? You need a lighter?
I had it.
Yeah, you need a lighter. You yeah.
No, I ain't gonna like this one. This
Yeah, I
one
know.
gonna kill
I know.
y'all.
Yeah, no, I know. But look, listen. You know why I think they doing that, Slim? Just my personal opinion. How quick he sell out at the gate. It's all about the money. Tank is booking these joints, man. Paper. Now look. Let's go back to what. Let's get back. Everything got better. Let's go back to. Let's do a little research like Shannon did, which was so good. Let's go back to the beginning of pay-per-view. Pay-per-view was good when Floyd was out, right? Because all these streaming sites wasn't out back then, right? So now all these new streaming sites, they cutting in the pay-per-view. So everybody can't get on pay-per-view and sell out fights, right? So it ain't but a few guys now could say, that fight, dude, I ain't paying for that. You see what I'm saying? Dudes ain't gonna pay for it, Slim. That's $88. They ain't gonna pay for no. They ain't gonna pay for it. Now they definitely ain't gotta pay for it now because they got a lot of different streams. You can get on your phone in certain areas. You see what I'm saying? So that cut in the paper. They looking for somebody else that can steal. Man, who else is you gonna buy a fight of?
Well, see, the younger knocking everybody out. So
he ain't got it yet.
Shakur,
I love him.
Shakur is nice.
I love
nah,
him.
Shakur like that for real.
I love him.
But
love him.
he ain't knocking people out like Javante.
He ain't got the brand. He ain't got the brand. He ain't got the story. Man, this boy ain't got the story too. It's all
knockouts is what fucking sell, man.
It's all of the good.
Knockouts and no losses is what sell, man.
Yeah, but the whole story.
That nigga ain't got no losses. He knocking everything out, man.
I agree with you. All that sell, but all you got to give everything that did. Huh? Who? Yeah, Tyson. Yeah, well, he's like to be.
So once the boy Boots fight somebody that's worthy,
I don't think none of them dudes can be. I'm just my personal opinion.
Can be who?
I don't think
Spence.
No. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about I thought we was talking about Javante.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Javante. I don't think none of those dudes in his weight class. None of them.
I don't think
his
so.
Weight class. I ain't talking about that's.
I don't think
class.
so
They
either
heavier.
because he got the ultimate equalizer.
They heavy.
I'm gonna take a break.
Oh, yeah,
Because y'all boxing, I don't know nothing about the boxing.
Yeah.
You want to fill in my space right quick?
No, you go ahead, man. Take your break,
Let me take
man.
a break right quick.
Yeah.
Once they get on the subject, I don't know. I don't want to get y'all confused.
Yeah. Sometimes
We about to get back in our lane, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, I'll be right
No,
back.
you go to handle your business. Take your break,
We about
man.
to get back in our lane.
Oh,
in a
man.
minute. Y'all go to the bar.
Hey, look here,
like I said, it's politics.
Floyd Senior, get your ass outside. Yeah. He's great. Yeah. Make sure you can get back in. Yeah, he got to go outside with that designer, Miss Ike. Yeah, let him go outside with that motherfucker. Yeah, we on. Yeah.
Hey,
You gotta fire stingers. You gotta fire stingers. Some shit.
Hey.
Yeah, but look. Hey, listen, man. But look, man, we still here, man. A lot going on. Open topic. We was talking about a lot of things. Just in case y'all tuned in, we got some real good brothers. Return to Black Broadway. You was good with a family? Who was that? Man, we got a lot of people chiming in. Like, pull up some of them, Jermaine, so we can address some people. This Rick Brown, hey, that's my brother-in-law. Keep going. I'm gonna address everybody real quick. What's up? How you doing? Give me something. Back to back. Let me speak to the people. Sean Lindsay, what's up, big homie? What's up, Chuck? Give me another one. Pristine Wallace, what's up? Hey, Kokomo stepped out to get him one. Hey, Donna D, how you doing, babe? Tune back in. We with you. Send them, D. Send them. Hey, cool. Robin Offit. Good God Almighty, things got real cloudy. Robin, Coca-Cola. Festivity. He used to be at the Stadium Army. Okay. All right, give me another one. Robin Offit. Y'all done changed y'all names up, different faces. Boy, yeah. Walt Harris, what it do? How you doing, homie? Thanks for tuning in. James, what's up, JJ? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Yeah, we got to speak to the people. Sometimes you got to let the people know that we are proud because without them, this doesn't exist. I mean, we could talk with, that's Blizzy. Yeah, man, that's your people. You know what I mean? That's Rick.
What's up, Cuzzo?
Yeah.
What's up, Rick?
Yeah. Man, it's good to, you know what, in this day and time, man, for real, to be honest, taking a minute, it's some stuff happening, man, that we can't even fathom happening when we was coming up. Like knocking on the dude's doorbell and getting shot in the face.
Man, that's
Because you knocked on
crazy,
the wrong
man.
door. You all right?
Little youngin, man, that's crazy, man. Man, you know, I'm glad he made it.
That's God.
I'm glad he made
That's
it,
God.
man.
That's God.
You know what I'm saying? I hope the
Hey,
dude
Snoop,
get
give me a little bit
charged
of
for
ice.
murder. I mean, I
A
hope the
little bit of
dude
ice.
get charged for
Yeah. Ice. Yeah.
get charged for that shit though,
They
man.
say he out. He ran. He on the run.
He on the run.
You hear that?
I ain't know he was on the run.
The dude.
I ain't even know he got locked up.
Oh, he got. Yeah, they locked him up. He got out.
And now this nigga gone, huh?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah.
They say that he's flown the country.
Already? God damn.
Listen, man, you can't. Nah. It's on internet. It's on what is on YouTube. Oh, Kilmo News. Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you, man. We had a purge. We talked about that earlier before he came in. We had a purge state, right? Where a lot of people right now are just so confused. And then you got to realize we've been dumb for 2 years. They reset us. The COVID thing reset us. For real. That took 2 years of information because everybody was on standstill for real. Everybody lost. The kids, 2 years to all that homeschool. They wasn't paying attention to computers. People weren't watching. They playing video games. 2 years. Hey, Slim. And we must have forgot what just happened. We was locked down in the real world for 2 years. Yeah. COVID knocked us down for 2 years, Slim. Dudes, you know, they back no masks and everybody. They forgot that joint with everybody. Man, get off me, man. Put your mask on. Dude was so paranoid. Man, tough jokers wearing masks. Everybody.
Facts.
Yeah, it wasn't no, man. Now, the dudes ain't the sanitizer, the stock that went down, man. They ain't buying it no more. You know, but in some places, in some areas, people did pick up the habits of realizing that you need to wash your hands after.
Hey, man, but the ill thing about it is now, like, you got it, like, for instance, the little, what they call it, the shiesty mask. You got youngers that ain't got no business wearing them motherfuckers, man. You hear me? Like, just out here bluffing with them drinks. You know what I'm saying? Just walking around, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like what COVID did for some people thrived in COVID. And what COVID did for other people is killed them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That was a great analysis, Slim. You hit that on the head. I was saying to myself, man, everybody don't receive, because it ain't, like y'all saying, it really ain't what happened to your life, is what you do, how you deal with it.
Yeah, Slim, because I mean, shit. Yeah, think about it, man. Like, the bodies that dropped off COVID alone, plus the bodies that's dropping off these bullets and shit, man. Like, it's just, man, like, the design is real. The system is real. We in it. It's all about, you can't even really beat it. You just got motherfucking try and work your blend. You know what I'm saying? Cause try and beat this motherfucker, Slim.
I'm gonna be honest, Slim. This is no bullshit. After actually making mistakes in my life, it cost me like 17, 18 years. I stopped trying to beat him. I can't beat him. I can't beat him. Now I can try, but as I'm tired of playing the start over game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm losing a lot of valuable pieces starting over, right? Because see, everybody don't realize we lose so much as time go.
Yeah.
You know, we start losing parents, mama, you know what I'm saying? People that, auntie, people that we, you know, us. We can really count on. I don't give a fuck with the smoke. I don't care if it's fault. We lose grandmas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like valuable pieces. Now all of us got one or two. Man, then boom, boom. Some people got 4 or 5, man. Some people been hit with death, man. In their family with 3, 4 people died, like Jennifer Hudson when she got hit. What, they killed about 3 people around that time? Mm-hmm. What, they killed them? What, their mama, aunt? Who got killed in that joint? Remember that joint? The nephew? They killed about all 3 loved ones.
Yeah, they went.
And man, Jennifer Hudson, man, was that's one of the greatest inspirations I knew. I said, man, this girl, man, was able to pull it together. No, she felt it because it ain't nowhere around.
Man, they wiped out her family.
And turn it in. you know, only way she could actually beat it is to beat it. She flipped that thing, man, lost her some weight, man, went from one to, you know what I mean? And man, looking good and turning around, did awards. But it's
And it's hard to love yourself after some shit like that. Yeah, that echo.
We got an echo. We just see what it want. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Yeah, man.
Did you hear my little? That was like 11 bar jump. Testing 1 2, testing 2 1 2.
That wasn't 11.
That was 11. Yo, what's happening?
Gentlemen's coming crazy. What's up, nigga?
What's up, Slink TV? What's happening?
Huh?
What's happening, Slink TV? What's happening, Pam? What's happening, champ?
Oh, you busy?
Yeah, no, I'm in this podcast. I'm on the podcast. Oh, you want to chop it up on something else?
Yeah, man. I was just calling to say what's up, man. Go ahead and do your thing. Call me when you're done.
Okay, all right, bro.
I was just calling to say what's up.
All
right?
love. All love.
All love, man. Call me when you're done. All right?
Okay, all right.
All right, later. Listen, right?
Yeah, a lot going on in the households, man. You know, dudes got a lot of things in both hands. You know, cups and man, my mother hand be like this. What else? Some of us both hands before. You know what I mean? So you know, shit got to be what it got to be, man. But it was really, man, Slim. I'm glad you came by, man. Stop past, man. I think the people really was able to embrace. You gave them history. Right, you gave him quality, you gave music.
I ain't even finished it.
No,
though.
we ain't finished. We just talk about, you know, we got, you know, some people might just be tuning in.
Yeah.
Some people be late, you know, to be late to the party. We can't leave them out. We got to fill them in what you done done. So we're gonna bring them in too, because they probably say what they were talking about. That's what the late for always do when he come in the room. Hey, what it's about? So I'm just letting them know, man. You talked about several things, man. You talked about history, you talked about family, you talked about music, you talking about the transformation from breakdance from Atlanta to DC. Slim.
Just the difference, you know what I'm saying, from coming from coming back, not even coming
when
from.
Last time you went to Atlanta?
Last year.
How you like it?
I mean, it was cool. I go down there kind of frequent. I go down there kind of frequent.
You ain't give me no gum, Joe.
Hey, look, that's why when they got it, so we won't leave the man Mike smelling like a choo-choo train.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. But
thank you, sir.
And we're having our brother back off of the Big Red Break. There he is back, Kokomo. Oh, Kokomo, before you get started, that's the key to the city?
Yeah.
What actually is the key? What's the definition?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay. I always want to know.
Right, I'm going to tell you.
Okay. I don't know.
No, your mayor gave it to me.
So.
Not sure. No.
What do you need? Yeah. Okay, give it to us.
God rest his soul. Marion Barry gave me this key.
Okay.
Because he said that I rap so tight, I'll make a mummy come loose. So he said, no, because he heard me rap and I'd be seeing him. So I said, Marion Barry, you the best mayor we ever had.
Facts.
The rest of them.
How do youngest say facts?
Because
that's
no matter
facts.
what he did,
He's
the only mayor that would ever get caught up in some bullshit, set up in some bullshit, still came back to be the mayor, and still did what he did. No matter how much they hated that man, they couldn't hate what he did.
Right, one thing about him.
Just like what he said about that
Big Red smacking like a mom.
Just like that year he talked about that Super Bowl. Remember in that Super Bowl, what's her name got mad.
What Super Bowl you talking about?
Sharon Pratt Kelly. She got mad and said, Marion Barry down the Super Bowl and all this killing. They got mad because Marion Barry used his own money and went down there.
Man, they used to have, listen, everybody already know the people, man, Marion Barry's the people's mayor. You can't never convince no real DC.
That's
person.
why they said if Kokomo ran for mayor, I might win nowadays because ain't nobody just.
You think you win it, man? I had a homie, man. He ran for councilman and shit.
I don't
Man, let me
care.
tell you, that politics, man, is a dirty game. See,
I know,
people
but
think
I
it's
had to
sweet.
go get my problems because y'all problems ain't work for me. Sub if you can, bro. I had to sub. Anybody want some of this?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my man drink. That what's that called?
Jose Quavo.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Quavo. That's some good shit for you, man.
Oh man.
Let it do what it do, but
Hey, everything gonna do it do.
that's right. Hey, he was talking.
Uh-huh.
He was talking about.
Oh, my wife said, she said her name, it was born like that. You talking about you check her name, Robin Offer. She said,
Yeah, I said somebody. Yeah, that's your wife's name.
18 years.
Right. Listen. Your wife looked familiar. That's why I thought that was somebody that know me to be trying because people be changing their name on Facebook. Like,
Oh, okay.
sometimes people just flip a name and say anything on that motherfucker.
Mhm.
They might say something close to their name, but everybody knows them, but it ain't their name. But I like Muffin. I ain't never seen that person.
Right, but she called me and said, well, why he say that? I said, oh, I'm gonna get on her.
Yeah, tell him.
Now, you tell her she right there
Listen,
looking.
I gotta tell you first because she can't steal me right now. I gotta go tell you because you a mother.
I ain't got
Hey,
nothing to
man,
say.
listen.
Oh, you tell her.
Tell you first.
All
And
right.
then I'ma
All right.
Okay.
Baby, he said he apologized.
I
And
apologize.
I just want to say, everybody, whoever I didn't get a chance to get a shout out to, I'll give it to you another time. We just enjoying the time.
Yeah.
So, y'all understand.
They understand why you was gone. That's why I gave it. See, when you had the break, that's why I told the engineer to run it through so I can address some people. Because sometimes people just need a hey. What's up, Slim? Man, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Man, that's the era I come up from. You know what I'm saying?
See, there she go now, ready to fuss me out.
All right, tell her to call in and we can get it out right here. Tell her to call the number 202-316-26.
Hey, baby, he said call in.
Hey,
he said call in.
What's
baby.
up, Iz? You see, you got your man Kokomo right here. DC Kokomo. He's loved at Ocean 12.
Man.
There's your man right there.
Who? Oh, hey, what's up, Frank? Hey, send another video. No, because I'm talking about mine.
What video are you talking
about? No, he got one that he been making when we be at karaoke. Ocean Lounge. Karaoke. Oh, man. You would love this, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because, on karaoke, you can say what you want to. Man.
You thinking about doing some show?
Yeah, man, let's do something together. If you
I got, I'm going to be honest with you, like lately, for myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been trying to find my inspiration again. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I got a library.
Pull one out, shit.
You know what I'm saying? I got a library, but I just been trying to find my inspiration again, for real. Just
that's it all. That's everything. The passion is everything.
Because I don't know, I be on YouTube a lot, right? Looking at the landscape of what's going on in the DMV musically. Right. You can see it now. Right. Before.
You ever seen me on there?
One of your videos?
Yeah.
I gotta check one of them joints out.
Just say Kokomo DC.
I gotta pull one of them joints up. But I'm just saying, as far as before, you know what I'm saying? Before it wasn't like that, and now you can see the landscape of what's going on, right? So I like what I'm saying, and sometimes I don't like what I'm saying. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I be trying to ask a question the youngest from DC got so much talent, but y'all beefing with each other on wax.
Man, that's them, man.
But it's not. See what's going on. What's going on? Social media driving is fueling these beefs to go to the music, to hype the music up, to really make this shit happen on the streets. You know what I'm saying? And this shit be senseless. And shit don't even be over no money. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit just be cause he said this and it's a diss. Oh, I gotta stand on what I'm about to do to this nigga, or stand on what I said in this rap. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And that shit, now when I'm listening to the music, everybody motherfucking pretty much snitching on themselves.
Cause You should hear me snitching on myself. I sound good about me. I don't talk about nobody else's drama, no bullshit. I talk about what I'm doing. And all I do is put a freestyle to make you smile. Because a good smile is better than any sad face. I rap people's problems away.
Oh, you're gonna be a storyteller.
You could rap. This the point I'm trying to make. You could rap about what you doing in life, but have some discretion. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the motherfucking day, all these youngers talking about it's their favorite word, tipping, right? Tipping. You tipping.
What is
tipping,
that?
right?
I don't even know what that means.
Pretty much. All right. So the tipping shit is like, nigga, you saying a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? And all of them say too much. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, so when they on the internet and niggas going back and forth, so a nigga about to say what he about to do or say what he did, that's tipping. You know what I'm saying?
See, I don't do that.
And so the youngins, I'm just saying, like, this is what the youngins doing. I'm telling you what's going on in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm saying in 2023. We didn't fast forward from 86 now. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what's going on in 2023.
I listen to me. That's why I listen to me. I don't even.
But I listen to me also, but you want to know what's going on.
Shit, I don't even care.
You know what I'm saying? I do.
And
this the reason why I care, because these youngins is an influence to the younger ear. They the bridge to these 12-year-olds.
But once they listen to me, that changed their thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
The truth be told, maybe or maybe not. They gonna listen to somebody closer to their age versus listen to us. Somebody more so like somebody more so in their 30s, 20, maybe 25. Somebody who a little bit more. Somebody a little bit more seasoned may listen to what you guys say, but these are from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They gonna listen to a 16-year-old.
Some of them, I'm telling you, they're prison. Hey,
and these 16-year-olds. Why you think NBA young boy is the biggest? He the biggest other than Lil Durk. No, I'm talking about as far as like. I ain't talking about the young niggas in the city. I was just talking about the young niggas in the city. I'm just using NBA young boy as an example, as like he was a youngin at 16. He influenced the youngins. Okay. The youngins listen to NBA young boy is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. It ain't even the youngins is listening to. The youngers in the city is listening to these young niggas. The youngers in the city is listening to these young niggas from their neighborhoods that's getting these views, right?
Hey, the views gonna come for me in due time. I'm trying.
So these young niggas that's getting these views, right? That's who the young niggas is. So I can name some of. Because I don't
know none of them
but I'm schooling you on it.
Yeah, right.
I'm giving you an update on what's going on in 2023.
Because that's why I say I got a joint to say. All I say is rap like no one is listening. Just pay attention. That's all I can say. Rap like no one is listening. Just pay attention. Because when you rap and no one is listening, they are paying attention. Because you spit words that they can understand. Because like I said, if it ain't close, it ain't clear.
No doubt.
And I will make it clear even without being close.
But this is the point I'm trying. This the point I'm trying to get to.
Speaking from before we wrap up, so I like get a quick close. That's the tip. You know, we all time flies.
Yeah.
But look, check this out. He was just saying from an aspect.
Yeah.
The young boy got a global effect,
right?
To the youngins,
instead of a local effect. It's the difference between a local effect
and a global
effect. So it's a numbers game. If I'm reflecting 4 million and you affecting 4,000, that 4,000 will be smaller by my 4 million.
But it don't matter. At least somebody hearing me.
Yeah, but see,
I can rap by myself and don't care.
I'm saying you want to be heard.
But
that's what you're saying. We was talking about the effect of the power. We just speaking from a power perspective.
No, I feel you on that part, but
away from what you're doing.
Right, but what I'm saying is, even if I don't be heard,
You are.
I just thank God for letting me spit the word to say.
Yeah, you are.
Facts.
I'm good on
Facts.
that shit.
Everybody got a voice.
Right.
The point I was just trying to get to is because when you say you don't care and I say I do, is because I was once that young and just like you that was rapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have the outlet of YouTube back then.
Right.
That would have probably put us in a different position. Whereas though we would have got views. We would have had people looking at us. So with these youngins, I'm looking at.
I skipped. You know, I think it really skipped. I think that's I should be saying me. I think all that shit was by design. That shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at. That's why I'm looking at who's who. That's why I'm looking at who's who.
Up underneath y'all, even the ones that get it now, they don't know what to do with it. They want them to have it.
Man,
see, instant gratification is everything for everybody. For these youngins, instant gratification. They want it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody want it right now.
Everybody want it right now.
Microwave,
you know
man. The microwave killing us all.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's a bunch of McDonald's music out here.
I'll be finished.
Go ahead.
You ready? Because I'm saying the same thing because
it is. Bunch of fast food.
Just like with the I remember back in the days with the bus, right? When I used to get on the bus, and them little kids, they will get back. I used to have them to where they used to let the grown-ups get on first. Then all of a sudden they go to the back and say, "Well, seat for me," right? And then I never forget the times I get on the bus and I say, y'all get ready to start paying me. I need $1 from each one of y'all. You know, the little kids will pull out money and then go up front and ask people, can y'all give us $1 so Coca-Cola? So then all of a sudden, when they get their little change up, and I get the rapper, and they say, hold on. Look how many tape recorders used to pull out. They used to pull out them Walkman tape recorders, man. Kids used to listen. Kids used to record so much of me, they'll go home and listen to it all night. Kids used to say, Coca-Cola. We'd go home. I'm talking about, they used to record me on the bus with the cassette recorders back then. You know, little cassette recorders. They used to record me right there. And all I'm doing is just rapping. 1980, 88, 89. Then, you know, I graduated. And I catch the bus. No, 88, 89. Because I'll catch the bus.
89 was too good yet.
Yeah, and then I'll get on the bus at 8th and H. It used to be kids will get off the bus coming from Cados and all that. Get off the bus because I was on 8th and 8th Street. And then when I get on a 90 bus or 9th, they'll get on with me just to hear me rap. I used to have that influence though. No, but it was just wild.
Tell them about the mural they got.
Oh yeah, the mirror.
Right. Talk about the mirror they're gonna build. They're gonna put a mirror.
They're gonna put another mirror. Right. They had one on 14th and 8th, but they behind it, right?
He was right there in front of. He had a mirror on the wall.
Here you go.
I see it.
No, I was just saying.
Where was it at? On 14th, right there. What's the
by Tony's? Right there by Tony's. And
now they're gonna put it where?
They're gonna put it right now. It's gonna be in Hector Mall, right? Oh, matter of fact. Here go True Bill.
What is the picture gonna be? You standing up?
No, it's gonna be just like me. It's gonna say, Kokomo said, we all have good intentions, but sometimes make bad choices.
Man, you dropping this now.
I'm sure.
Hey, Slim, we gotta give you.
No. Here you go. Right there.
He want to hear it again. Sell them again.
There you go, right there.
Sell them again, what you just said.
We all got good intentions, but sometimes make bad choices. That's what's up. Yeah, that was right there. Yeah, they had a mirror right here. Here you go, fam.
Let me see.
There was a mirror of me right there on the wall. And they say rap like no one is listening. Just pay attention. Hey,
that's what's up.
And then look at this one. Black History Month, and you have to honor greatness, the DC best rapper with no use of profanity or violence.
Man, Kokomo is letting us know that he has several murals all, what is that, 14th and 8th?
Yeah.
What they do, cover that shit up?
Yeah, they covered it up with the week.
How long did you get? How long run did you get? Oh, that was that. That's that tobacco joint right there before the.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the name of that
That's
tobacco?
what's up.
8th Street Vapor.
Yeah, Vapor, 8th Street. You know, if you know, I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of people don't know, and I'm gonna just close out in a few seconds. A lot of the businesses on 8th Street, if they accept certain things from the government, if they put the H in front of their business. So if you see any of them say H and this and H and that and H, that means they actually, you know what I'm saying, took the bread and just added it onto the bed. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, some do, some don't.
Y'all ain't talk about this rapper, God rest his soul.
There's Mark.
Actually, he used to live right behind me.
Yep.
He used to live in Law. He lived in Law.
Right here.
He had a.
I remember that. I remember.
Yeah, remember that? He lived in Law.
I had the Hummer.
Yeah, the Hummer. Yeah, he used to live right behind me.
The Hummer.
Big Joe. He used to live in the single family homes right up.
Townhouse.
No, we was in town. He was in. If you make a left.
Nah, yeah, I know. I remember exactly what the joint.
Yeah, behind. Man, I never used to drive with it. Now when I go over
like
there,
98.
Man, if you go over there now, Slim, you over there, and if you check that area out, it's still quiet. But if you go over there now, you'll see how, because you know how I looked back then. So if you go over there now, just ride through there. Just ride through.
You know, I work still. You know, I still work back there by that.
And so you be seeing how it look. It look different though, don't it?
Somewhat, yeah. It's more goddamn ducks everywhere.
Look at the internet. Where's the Martin?
Okay.
Where's the Martin? Fox 5, but they never gave me an interview yet.
You want to get an interview with Fox 5?
Hey, look.
Huh?
Give me an interview. I'm gonna tell Fox 5 well, I'm gonna go smack
him. That's right. That's right. But you talk
about the best one with the man.
Tell people before we close where you had the interview with.
You know.
I see it. The interview with the that's my bird.
That's my bird.
Yeah. Tell them about the interview you had with what's it? The DC. What's with DC?
Oh, with the Washington Post or the DC?
The Post and the other
Channel
one.
9.
No, the other one was with
the Washington Informer.
Washington Informer.
Yeah.
See, he had a live. What's the link? You remember the link? So the people.
Yeah, the Washington.
You know the link. Tell the people what the link is before we close, so they can go to it.
Here's y'all. Before y'all close, here's the link.
What's the link?
Google me, Kokomo DC. There's the link.
Okay.
Plain and simple. Go to Kokomo DC on Google. Google me.
Okay.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kokomo DC. I will pop up unexpectedly like bird shit. And that's what y'all call having fun. A good smile is better than any sad face.
It is though, for real.
And
though.
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that too.
I got bars like DC got in jail. I'm drinking liquor with what? Ginger ale.
You feeling like freestyling?
Oh yeah, man. Y'all ready? More buck than people got in WAP. Guess what I'm doing? Guess what? I'm freestyling. I got bars like DC got in jail, but my gum is getting stale.
Kokomo getting it to him in the raw Slim. We appreciate you, man. Listen, once again, I appreciate
everybody that was watching. We love y'all,
man. We appreciate everybody that tuned in.
Man.
No doubt.
If anybody want to have, where could someone reach where's your ads so they can reach you if they want to book you for anything, any type of bookings? You have something for them?
You want to say something for it too?
Where's your ads?
You can reach me at Blizzy_BSC.
Blizzy_BSC.
Instagram. I ain't got no TikTok or no Twitter or nothing like that.
And you can reach.
I got Kokomo DC, and then Google me. But I'm tick the top. I come smacking like Will Dick Chris Rock. Hey y'all, in my voice it sounds like a frog. If a cat got your tongue, go get a dog. Bye y'all.
Hey Slim, they love it, but the people love it though, Slim. You giving them everything that they got. Kokomo could be booked. All they got to do is Google you, man. You do weddings. What else you do? Birthday parties, funerals.
Whatever that's gonna send the cash. Whatever's sending cash. I take Cash App, Zelle, EBT. Whichever one's paying cash, Google me.
Yeah, man. Look, man. Let me close. See what time we got.
Oh man.
Man, it's been a beautiful show, man. I really appreciate these dudes who coming out. We got about 8 more minutes, man. In this last 8 minutes, go ahead and talk about some things that you would like to see happen in Washington, D.C. to better our people.
Okay.
In 2 minutes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, guess what? I ain't got smoke chronic. I got little kids straight hooked on phonics. I'ma be so smart like under the cover. Hey, little ones, stop killing each other. With your eyes, you can clearly see. If you want to learn, you can learn from me. Basically, I'm not a magician. In reality, I am electrician. Turn on lights and put in blood. There's something you can't sweep under your rug. It's like Papa ate spinach. I'ma stop right now because I'm finished.
One thing I can say about Kokomo, man, to be honest, and he stay ready. He always ready. If you call him at 2 in the morning, he'll jump up in the middle. I would have sleep and do a show. That motherfucker, where's the show? Send Uber. That motherfucker try. He stay ready. That's and Slim. Let me tell you something. Sometimes to hit it big, you gotta stay ready. Cause a lot of dudes got their biggest chance from a dude saying, "Man, give it to me." This shit, that dude rap for finesse 2 times the other day. Called finesse 2 times, going to Lil Jon. He just started going. He stopped and listened to him like, oh, "Okay, let me see what you guys." Did you see it, Slim? You ain't see it?
Nah.
Yeah, man, you gotta see. You ain't see it neither? Yeah, dude just caught him. And once he caught him, you know, he was going like in a tunnel. It must like he just finished a little tour. He was going in a tunnel and dude started like he was going. And he stopped like, "Okay, Sean, go ahead." He listened to him. And you know, he let him, you know, he must have been interested. He said, "Man, you know what I mean?" So he felt it. Because if he didn't, he would have kept on going.
Shit, I'm trying to find the one with Dougie Fresh when we was at Chuck Brown Day. I had seen Dougie Fresh behind the whatchamacallit, and I caught his ass. I said, "Yeah, now I'm fresh just like Dougie. I knew Professor when he was nutty. I was rapping when Oprah was chubby. When I was a kid, I played with Silly Putty."
Hey, Slim. Hey, boy, you coming with them just back to back to back.
Inspiration, though.
Hey, listen,
Inspiration like this we was talking about. And
okay.
I'm serious. I just don't know the little inspiration. Eat that shit up like bread. I'm telling you.
You're right. Anything that can be inspirational is good, Slim, especially if it's coming from a godly place, right? That's where you're coming from. Because you believe in the man above, right?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's where you're coming from.
I got peace of mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's something a lot of things look on. Look, he raising his hand like he in school. Go ahead, man. You good?
Yeah, what's up, Playboy?
Oh.
Man, you been laying in the corner. Give him something, Black. We got some time.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. Let me get in this river, man.
I don't be doing no motherfucker.
I feel you.
You said you got some archives.
Back like I never left. The crown jewel was just found in the treasure chest. Forever fresh, keep it after the letter F. That's G, nigga. I don't do tricks like flea flickers, but it's a hell of a trick. If I hit 3 sisters, bring it back, come rewind. Yeah, I straight remixed it. Yeah, catching worthy quotes. Imaginary coke, these niggas be living vicariously through they folks. I'm too authentic. Rappers pay calls for their image, 15 minutes of fame, then they washed and finished. They sauce ain't dripping, better yet they bars ain't hitting. I'm the type to leave you in awe when I'm spitting. This rap that I rap, this gift that I rap, it ain't a ribbon. These niggas get done when I'm done shitting. Every year I'm whipping something different. I stay with grind, call it commitment. Y'all niggas living Y'all niggas existing. I'm living. The star you wishing too far of a distance. I guess my grind make you harbor feelings on the yacht at the harbor chilling. Hold up, man. I'm a little tipsy. I'm a little tipsy. I'm a little tipsy. I'm a little tipsy. You know what I'm saying? He asked me. I'm a little tipsy.
That's what y'all like. That's what y'all like. He gave it to you. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
You know what I'm
Slim.
saying?
You gave something like a pass for Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Like a lighter that came from a Vick.
Yeah, man. You bring it out. I'm Slim.
Go
You
ahead,
got him to
man.
bring it. I mean, but actually, as a musical man, how many bars was that about?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Estimately.
I don't know. I just was thinking. I don't know.
If
I
you
don't
had
know.
to be a producer coming in looking at
Yeah.
that just track you laid,
Yeah, that's what
how
I
many
wanted to
bars was
ask.
that?
Yeah.
16? Okay.
So
Something slight.
how can you count bars? I just go.
Yeah. They count.
Well,
bars.
you gotta know how to count. But if you making a song, you gotta know how to count bars.
Okay, how about this? Like oil, you can call it slicker. I got so many bars. I like on Snickers. Right now, I ain't got to be the glare. I got to use the bathroom. It's upstairs. Excuse me. How many bars was that?
That's about 3.
Oh,
8?
8.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
I was spit like
That wasn't no damn 8, man. That's about 4. Yeah,
I'm counting.
yeah, you counting them.
Hey, Snoop,
Yeah,
you
man.
caught me off guard, Snoop. You want to hear some bars and shit,
But
right?
that was good though, Slim. What that you gave was surely a gift that y'all take a heed to that, man. For those of y'all that just tune in, he dropped some bars, man. It was
You know, I got
static on the mic. Cause
no sound.
hey man, they appreciate
Straight
it.
out the trenches where niggas is so suspicious. Youngins toting switches hit you with the quickness. Well, bitches know your business. IG business. 12 make them your ID pictures. Hold up, man. You about to give me the motherfucker. You about to give me on some other shit. You about to give me on some other shit. I ain't want, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Hey. But I feel
Man, look, you got 6 minutes. Like Doug and Fresh, y'all talking about Doug and Fresh.
nah. When we was talking about that 86 shit, and I was talking about when I came back from Atlanta, I was just talking about like from how hip hop wasn't as dominant in DC as it was everywhere else. Like how it was in Atlanta, that shit was just really hitting Atlanta heavy. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was a overwhelming factor. You come back up here, motherfucking like Go-Go was like a bulletproof vest to hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
So
It's a change of time. You got to
and
understand.
then, but it was accepted because, like you said, it was accepted in some realm because Go-Go groups was hitting hip hop songs. They be hitting rap songs and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said
They could both benefit from it, so they mixed it.
why you think, man? Look, to this day, Scarface come up here and tap in with Backyard. To this day, or Essence, he can rap with Essence or Backyard. To this day, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't even like the rappers know.
Man, give me some people that been on here for a minute. Go ahead, keep on going, Short Tip. I just want.
Nah, I was just saying, just
Greg Brown, what's up? Beatbox Skinny.
me fast forwarding to
you
2023
heard
was
that
just
little
letting you
beatbox.
just
Oh.
know, man, these youngins,
You heard that, John? See, I can get whatever.
these youngins
I
need
ain't gonna
to.
never be the dead weight.
It's a new wave going on right now, man. These youngins like and the DMV got their own sound.
Troy Parker,
right
what's up, homeboy? How you doing, man? Go ahead, keep going.
DMV got their own sound right now.
Some
Man, you
more.
got. I'm gonna
man,
say
T-War.
shout out to some of the rap dudes, rap youngers, and these is the rappers. Some of the rappers, you know, it's I want to say it's different
Hey,
decades
Mike, how you doing,
of
homie?
rappers in DC, because you got people like yourself, people like myself, people like the Nonchalance. Then came the the Wale's. Then you had the Fat Trails and the Shy Glizzy. Now you got the No Savages. You got the who I'm listening. Who the youngest? KP Skywalker. I like Shorty. You got the younger Cruddy Murder.
Man, they got some hell of a names.
You got
Damn,
Hey.
boy, that mother, I can't see that. Them dudes.
Shout out to Lil Low.
Yeah, ain't no
shout
question.
out to Lil Low.
Right. Got talent.
Got a bunch of talent.
Got a bunch of talent. Shocked me. I was shocked. He got a bunch of talent.
But just like I said, looking at the landscape, man, I just want the youngest man to know that they fucking their money up as far as doing shows and shit, because ain't no promoters going to trust that it's going, you know what I'm saying? They ain't going to trust you as an artist that you ain't going to bring no drama to their motherfucking situation, because it's too much beefing. You know what I'm saying? So if they can cut that shit down, man, and do some shows, because it's people that want to see them. Yeah, you got fans. Once you gain fans and shit, motherfuckers want to see you. You know what I'm saying? So don't fuck up your money by beefing with another nigga. Don't have another man on your mind so much that you gotta rap about the nigga or just rap about beefing all the motherfucking time because you thinking about sliding this, that, and the third. Look, man, it's too much money out here to be made, man. And if murder on your mind, then just go out and kill something. Don't even worry about rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that time when you get locked up.
Yeah.
You gonna know how I feel.
Yeah.
Just get over that jail and
do that, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, rapping is an entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? It's an entertainment business. So once the entertainment business, it pretty much it straddled the line of the streets and entertainment, because the entertainment they sold and I am about what go on in the streets. But once the streets touch the entertainment, then they want to back the fuck up from it. You know what I'm saying? Once they get, because they don't want their hands too dirty. Hands already dirty. But I'm just talking about what's going on right now, because the streets is in music heavy right now.
Y'all gonna have to get a part two. They're gonna have to get a part two. Hold on.
It's in music heavy right now. You right.
That's why I was running with.
It's a different breed of it's a different breed. Like we was talking about it earlier. I was talking about generation versus generation. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about that earlier. Right now, this generation right now is like the show me generation due to these phones. You know what I'm saying? So right now, Slim, if you ain't showing a motherfucker what you talking about, you bluffing out here. That's what's going on, and that's what's going on. I'm just being real as far as this generation right now. If you ain't showing a nigga what you talking about, you bluffing.
Spiel, clean up on all 13.
You exactly right. The thing is that we passed that shit.
Hey, check this out. Hey, fellas.
That's why I'm saying I be looking at the landscape.
Hey, fellas. Hey, y'all piping is so good. We are going into another show. We'll close it out because y'all. That's what's up.
This Blizzy Black right here, man.
Y'all give them everything y'all want.
One of Riggs Park finest. Shout out to my man Slink TV, man. Diamond City. Like, shout out to my man J Rock, my man Kokomo here, man. I felt like, hey, look, being at this table, I'm saying shout out to everybody like it was my show. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It is your show. You want it?
I said shout out to everybody like it's my show. It's just a whole. It's just me reminiscing. I ain't been down here in a long time with the cameras and lights, cameras, and action and everything, and pretty much, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, in this capacity right here, you know what I'm saying. Me and the engineer over here, we kind of pioneered some of this shit over here. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all do an excellent job. We so happy.
We kind of pioneered some of this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So
And we love it.
just feel good to come back to the capacity a little bit. Yeah. Shout out to Slink TV, man. Thank you for having me, Slim. Thank you for having me, Slim.
Hey, shout out to God for keeping us
Shout
alive
out
to
to
be
all
here.
the people that was tuning in, man.
Ain't no question. That's what we're thinking.
Damn, that was a good one. What y'all think?
It's always good. Hey.
Oh shit, we before we close out.
That was all.
He told me how to say bars, right? He told me how to say bars. And let me know. Okay. All right, here's a prayer. When times are good, times are hard. I can look at the sky and say, thank you, God. Everybody got weakness in life, but guess what? We happy with our life. Guess what? We're enjoying our night. But guess what? All three of us was on the mic. And like I said, I got on my phone, everybody, we're going to have a nice trip home.